It is the prequel story. It's the origins of Coheed and Cambria.
Do you see your playing changing when another band member is added, for example, Chris Penny as a drummer? Does that influence your playing in some way?
To some degree. I mean, I think with this new record, there's certain songs that, like a song like Guns of Summer, which really displays Chris and what he does and like kind of what he's brought to the band. I mean, I think a song like that would certainly be different had he not be in the band. I mean, you're going to change with personality. People are going to come into the outfit, and they're going to be different, and you're going to learn from them, and you're going to get comfortable with them, and yeah. But I think that change is good, without a doubt.
Do you see other band members beside? Do you have other musical projects? You had a hip hop project, or is it not correct?
It's correct, but it was more of for fun, and okay. There was like one song.
Oh, one song.
You know, it wasn't really a project. I think somebody in the band might have said that in kind of jest, and then it kind of escalated to being a project. But I do have another project called the Prizefighter Inferno, where it's more of an electronic-based project with some rock elements, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, for this record, Year of the Black Rainbow, I read, I think it was in a promo video, every end has a beginning. How literally is that a fictional meant, or does it apply to the fictional part of?
I mean, I guess it applies to everything. I mean, what it suggests is true to anything. Certainly in the concept, I mean, it is the prequel story. It's the origins of Coheed and Cambria, and No World for Tomorrow, which is the band's last record, basically concluded that story. So certainly plays off of that within the concept.
Could it also, in this, just in the day and age we live nowadays, when you look in the news, is that a part as well for your inspiration that you take maybe to the fictional world?
To a degree. I mean, a lot of this record is very much, kind of my personal experience through the past year. I mean, I've certainly taken some of the changes in my life and fed the fiction with it. For example, 4 months ago, I got married to my wife, and we had been seeing each other for 7 years, and just kind of thinking about that progression and the growth of that relationship has certainly helped feed that fiction, with Coheed and Cambria becoming very new and their love being very new. One of the themes in the record, for example, is Guns of Summer, is my questioning of faith. Within the concept, the black rainbow isn't a literal rainbow. It's an absence in reality that forms above heaven's fence where the story takes place. And it divides the inhabitants into two parts because they're afraid. Some think that maybe it's the hand of God at work. Others think that it might be the dictator that rules them. But anyway, my stand on faith is if it makes you happy, then that's fantastic, that's great. I don't know how it makes me feel, really, because at the same token, it's really kind of the root of great tragedy and war. So to me, the black rainbow is kind of a metaphor for choice and kind of staying neutral and watching, the decisions kind of be made before you.
Why do you think for many people it's so hard to stay neutral in a way?
I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, for myself, I just have many questions. That's all I can answer. I mean, I don't know why. I don't know what someone else might be thinking. For me, I just always question everything.
Could you give an example of a question that you had for a long time that you've maybe in this time of your life is answering itself a little bit?
Well, certainly as a songwriter, one of the reasons I created the concept so many years ago was because I was uncomfortable with myself and afraid to express myself in song and lyric. And that's why I created the concept basically as a shield to hide my, to just hide my emotions. Didn't want to get didn't want to have anyone get too close. But that's a flaw, I guess, to some degree. But like a song like The Broken on the album, I mean, in a way, it's kind of about being flawed, but embracing those flaws. And in embracing those flaws, you can only find strength. That's certainly, I always have these inner struggles, and every day there's always a question for something. And I think this record can pose questions and can certainly answer them should you listen and find how it relates to you.